Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news coming out of Fulton County, Georgia. Fani Willis lied. It's now been proven she's about to be disbarred. What did she lie about? She lied about the fact saying that she did not collude with the Biden administration. She said that neither prosecutor Nathan Wade, none of them ever met with the Biden administration. They didn't meet with Joe Biden. They didn't meet with Kamala Harris. The Biden administration had nothing to do with these indictments. If that is proven, then constitutionally, she lied that indictments are illegal and against the law. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it from her own words. First one is, Fani Willis most certainly denied having visited the White House.
Is you never took a trip to D.C. with Mr. Wade.
That's correct.
Personal or business?
That's correct.
Were you ever in D.C. at the same time as Mr. Wade?
I was not.
Personal or business?
No, me and Mr. Wade have not been to DC at the same time. However, since Mr. Wade has been on this case, he's been to DC. Since Mr. Wade has been on to this case, I've been to DC. What has not happened is we have not been in the District of Columbia at the same time. Now, the only thing I'm not sure about with what you asked me is if I've been to DC personally, because I got a lot of personal friends in that area. Yeah. But I know that I have been to DC. I did an interview at Howard University. I went to DC for that. Seems like I've been to DC one other time.
So there we go. She said they've never been to DC together. She's never been to DC besides to visit friends and Howard University. But then we know after the trial, the Georgia GOP-led Senate did what? They invited one of the attorneys for, Trump and his co-defendants to testify about what information do you have about her visiting DC. Listen to this.
One of the other things I did was I did a open records for the White House access, and we had records that Ms. Willis and the mayor of Atlanta were at meeting with the vice president.
So the mayor of Atlanta, Fani Willis, were meeting in DC with Kamala Harris.
This is the access history. How does that work? The White House keeps records of anybody that comes in and has any kind of official meeting for sure.
Yes. And my understanding is it's highly regulated who can access the White House. And so you have to apply in person or apply ahead of time. And then they give you a time when you make the appointment, and they give you a time when you're allowed to be in and when you have to be out by, and they track you. And I mean, that makes sense. They don't want anybody, lingering in the White House. But they keep that. And so they're called WAVE records, I believe is what they're called. And I'm not sure what that's an acronym for, but they're publicly available. They're open records.
And this record that's shown on the screen.
Imagine how dumb Fani Willis is to sit there under oath, lie, not knowing that the attorneys for the other team can just pull up public records.
Screen shows Fani Willis was a visitor with V. POTUS. I presume that's Vice President of the United States.
Yes, it was.
And what was the date of that back in, was that February sometime of 23?
February 28, 2023.
Is that before?
Right before
the indictment?
Yes.
Right before the indictment.
Okay. Any further explanation of why Ms. Willis was meeting with the Vice President of the United States?
No. I know Dexter Bonds, and I believe that's the same one that Mr. I think it's Dixon, the mayor of Atlanta was also there.
Okay. We'll take a.
Ladies and gentlemen, why is this important? Because now they're going to press Fani Willis on, well, why'd you lie under oath? I forgot. You were meeting in the White House with the Vice President of the United States, and you forgot. Why did you meet them? This timing is so coincidental. How many other DAs nationwide are flying in to meet with the Vice President? They're colluding to take down Trump, but it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Fani Willis is done. Same with Nathan Wade, those homebreakers. Ladies and gentlemen, give this video a thumbs up, share with a friend, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I'll keep you updated.